Go sit out on my patio because it is beautiful out and I want to not waste another ounce of this beautiful weather. Beautiful breezy weather. And a little bit warm today, but not uncomfortably warm right now. So out to my patio I shall go. Oh my goodness, everything is going pretty well for me. Oh man, I just ate some pizza, so excuse the messiness around my mouth. Got some sauce. Yeah, Matthew and I decided to have one last hurrah for a while. We decided we're only going to eat naughty, if you want to call it that, which you really shouldn't call it naughty. We're going to eat higher carb on one day a month, which is our month anniversary, which is the 10th of every month. Hi, Weetsy Bat. Because both of us have gotten off the beaten path, myself included. I work in an environment where there's snacks and treats and everything all over. No, I do not practice witchcraft. Why would you ask me that? What caused you to ask that? What on earth? Kaya, where are you coming from with that? I've never had somebody just come into a chat room. Do you practice witchcraft? I absolutely do not practice witchcraft. It is like anti everything I stand for. Well, some forms of it, I guess. I mean, I love nature, yes. I don't worship nature. I don't worship the god and the goddess. I'm not going to worship the god and the goddess. There's only one true God as far as I'm concerned. His name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yeshua, and the spirit that they both run by is called Ruach HaKodesh, or Holy Spirit, for those of you that don't speak Hebrew. Anyway, so that would be a very hard, cold, definite no. No way, Jose, on the idea of that. Thank you for asking. Thank you for contributing to my chat room. Wow. Okay. Anywho, and you might be new. You probably don't know me. You probably don't know what I stand for, what I'm about. I encourage you to browse around on my other playlists and my other videos and see what I'm all about. I am a very eclectic type of person. I do have different things that I have my channel about for sure, but witchcraft is not one of them. Anywho, um, I have sauce on my face that's absolutely driving me crazy. It looks very messy on camera, and I don't like it. It's making me look like my whole face is orange. I don't even know if that's sauce. Maybe I'm breaking out from the red dye in the sauce on the pizza. I'm not sure. It's Red Baron pizza, so who knows? Anyway, there are goodies on the table in the eating room where I work every day. And I mean goodies. I mean homemade apple things. Like they're made with not phyllo dough, but do you guys know what baklava is? I think it's a Greek thing, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it's like this thick pastry, and then there's like these gooey apple things in between the pastry, and drizzled with like the sugary. And I know what that sugar is, okay? Because I used to work in a bakery. We used to dip stuff in that gooey sugar with these little prong thingies on the plastic thing and just go drizzle, drizzle, drizzle on a big pan of them. I know what that stuff is. I don't need to be eating that stuff. I sabotage myself all the time. Ugh. Anyway. Aw. Thank you, Maritza. Thank you. Yeah, baklava is made with honey. Yeah, this was not baklava. This was some kind of apple pastry made with baklava type dough. Oh, it was sinful. So delicious, though. Oh my gosh. I couldn't stop eating it. I could not stop eating it. And welcome to the way things are made for us to crave more of them so that they can sell more of it, obviously. I fell into the pleasure trap like big time this past month. I gained 5 pounds, y'all. 5 pounds. I'm not happy about that. I don't feel good. I have gunk in my throat. And I've been sick for a long time. And I am pretty darn sure, and Matthew made a point of this, my husband, if you don't know who Matthew is, that's probably why neither of us can shake this illness that we both have been dealing with. Because we've been eating garbage. We've been eating terrible lately. Very delicious, but terrible for you. Ugh. And I don't want to lose my good eyesight. I just got to decrease my glasses prescription because my eyes got better. And yeah, I don't want to go back down that path. I don't want to have to go through what my foster mom has gone through, what my neighbor has gone through, what a bunch of people with diabetes have gone through, which is shots in their eyeballs. I don't want that. Am I ranting? I sure am, because I'm ranting at myself right now. I'm being accountable to all of you while I rant at myself. I hope that's okay. If it's not, you'll have to forgive me, because I'm very upset with myself right now. Because I know better, and I'm not doing better. I'm going to start, though. I said I was going to start last week. I didn't start. They kept bringing stuff to work. Lemon cake, which is my huge downfall. I love lemon cake. But I think what I'm going to do is tell myself, look, you can have your lemon cake on the 10th of the month. You can have a nice big piece of lemon cake. There's your fulfillment of your, goodie if you want it. If I want lemon cake, maybe I'll make a, healthier version of a lemon cake on the 10th of the month, probably. But at any rate, that's when I will reserve my goodies for, the 10th of every month. Meanwhile, I got to get back on track, y'all. Got to get back on track. And I am determined I'm going to. I've done it before. I will do it again. I only ever allow myself to gain up to 5 pounds if I'm being, if I'm deviating. So I have reached that limit, and now it is time to lose again and stop the foolishness. However, I did make myself go to Planet Fitness today and work out after I had that binge at work of the lemon cake. I didn't really binge on it. I had a big piece. Not a big piece, but a good sized piece. I'm like, okay, you're going to eat this. You're going to work your tail end off later. Work out. You're going to get on the treadmill. You're going to do the circuit. You're going to work it off. And I did as best as I could. But guess what? All I ate all day was that lemon cake. That was it. That's all I ate, was just that piece of lemon cake. Throughout, well, I didn't work all day today. There was like a early dismissal type thing going on. So I didn't work the whole day. That's what happens with contract jobs. They're like that. Anyway. So yeah, I started on the treadmill and I was like partway through my workout and I'm like, oh man, I got like 12 minutes left on here. Then it was like 9 minutes and I'm going, I'm dying. I'm so hungry. I'm so shaky. Yeah, because you just ate sugar. Where's your substantial food? Like a potato and some broccoli, some rice, some beans, something food-wise. No, I didn't have that. I had cake. I had my cake and I ate it too. And boy, have I paid for that. And all these crazy eating habits I've had lately. Not good, y'all. Not good. I think part of it's nerves because I'm in a new position. And yeah, I think that's what it is. I'm in a new position. I'm in a new type of job. Not used to it. Got to get used to it. And and I shall, but I don't need to eat myself to death to get used to it either. So yes, I am being accountable. I am scolding myself right now. Alright, anyhow. I used to have an accountability partner. I used to have several accountability partners. I had a falling out with a few of them. So we are no longer holding each other accountable. And that's another reason I'm kind of flopping. Because I don't really have anybody to be accountable to. So, back in the saddle I go. Gonna make myself a nice little meal plan that I stick to. Gonna make it super simple. I did watch this video of a lady. Basically, all she ate every day was potatoes and broccoli, or some form of potato. It was like air fried French fries, baked potato, or something like that. Hash browns with broccoli, or some kind of green on the side, maybe a salad. She kept it really, really simple, and she did well. She lost a whole bunch of weight. I thought, well, if she can do that, I could probably figure out a way to do that. I don't know if the potato will not be deviated from, because I get really bored with potatoes. I can't eat potatoes every day. Like, I tried that potato diet. I lasted, 2 days maybe, if that. No, I can't. I don't like repetition even in food. I have to have variety. I'm all about variety. Probably why my channel is kind of a variety channel. Started out with narcissism and then it got into chats with people and arguments with people and fights with people and people being ugly towards me and legal battles towards people, and it just got to be a big mess. That was variety, but the wrong kind of variety. Then I came back strong with my eating stuff, my diet and my menus and my cooking and all of the wonderful workouts I did and belly dancing, and yeah, it's been variety all the way along for sure. And now I don't know what my channel's about, honestly. It's whatever it becomes, I guess. Hi, Meech. Oh, yeah, and cats. Let's not forget cats. So, I told you last time I talked to you that Bo was going in to get a lion haircut today. Yeah, that did not happen. We dropped Bo off at the groomer. We left him there. We went home. She said, I'll call you in about an hour. I'll be done. She called us, all right. She called and talked to Matthew and said, I couldn't even barely get your cat out of the carrier. And when I did get him out of the carrier, he was just like banging around on everything and just, he did not want me to touch him. So we didn't pay her anything, which is nice because we saved money. Probably hence the pizza. And who knows what else he got. Some cat food, I think, is what he got. Um, but we were not able to shave Bo for nothing. And I'm not going to sedate Bo. And one thing the lady told me which really disturbed me. Now, I'm not trying to be graphic or disgusting here, and this is child proofed. It is age restricted. Well, not age restricted, but not meant for children. She said to us, well, if you're going to do it yourself, just watch out for the nipples, because cats have nipples. And if you do accidentally shave one off, oh well, it happens. She's like, he might bleed a little bit, and it's going to hurt a little, but, he'll heal. What? What? No. No, you do not have me drop my beautiful, beloved fur baby off to you and tell me, oops, I accidentally shaved off his nipple, but he'll be okay. No. No, you don't. That horrified me, y'all. Absolutely horrified me. I'm like, maybe that's why God didn't allow it to happen. I have an ant crawling up my arm. Hold on. Bo knew. Bo is very perceptive. When something's off, he knows it, and he is not having it. I am so proud of him for reacting the way he did and fighting her tooth and nail or whatever he did every step of the way so that woman did not touch him. Because clearly something was off there. For a woman to say something like that to me, no. And all you vet people or groomers that want to come and attack me, don't waste your breath. Because you're not going to tell me you're going to shave a part of my animal's anatomy off and say, oh, well, it happens. No. I am not going to have it. Anyway, Matthew got himself a razor that we would have spent the money on to pay that lady. And he's already gotten some of the mats off of Bo very gently. Michi? What do you mean, Michi? What's wrong with Michi? Michi's right here. Meech, meet. Meet. She's busy grooming herself. Nothing, poor Michi. She's fine. What's wrong, Gladys? Why did you say poor Michi? She's okay. I'm talking about Bo. And Michi's not going anywhere anyway. So, anyway, that infuriated me. After having a nightmare, which I don't want to even talk about, because I'm trying to cast it out of my mind so I don't have to keep dwelling on it and have it keep playing over with the sounds and everything. It was horrible. Ugh. Okay, anyhow. So that was my afternoon. Other than Planet Fitness. And I have decided that I enjoy the regular massage chair so much better than the water massage, the hydro massage. I'll do the hydro massage, but I really prefer the regular massage chair. Hey, Kaylee. We're doing fine. Just a little upset over the groomer visit we had and what she said to me because, oh, God. I swear. People's attitude about animals, some people, is just appalling to me. How you can take a living, breathing, knowledgeable creature who thinks for themselves, who knows when they're hungry, knows when to use the litter box, and you're going to tell me you're going to hurt them and just call it an accident and say, oops, it happens. Not with my animal, you're not. Anyway, so we are going to take care of the mats ourselves. Very gently, very gradually. Right after that happened, Maverick was on the bed, and he let me trim all of his nails without even so much as fighting me. He was just very relaxed. He even gave me his paw. So if you love animals, they're going to know it. And if you have compassion on God's creatures, they're going to know it and they're going to cooperate. If you're going to just, all of a sudden jerk them around and stick a razor on them when they don't even know you and then not care that you harm them, no. What kind of groomer does that anyway? He wanted me?
Yeah, he was meowing at the door. Or he wanted
Mav, Mav.
No, he ran that way.
Oh, okay. I'm over here, Mavie, if you want me. Anyhow, I'm done with the cat rant, but yeah, that upset me really bad. What else can I talk to y'all about? I forgot what I even put in my beginning thing, my description of the thing. I already ranted on Chris Watts for the week. Okay, Kaylee, I got your private message. Thank you. Good to know. Um, I don't know if you guys want to talk to me about anything. Go for it. It's very nice out right now. I'm going to milk this beautiful weather for all it is worth. I love it. It's so nice. The sun is starting to set, though, so I figure I'll just hang out here for a little bit. Oh my gosh! 146 pounds. That is a big puppy. Yeah, Maritza, for real. Agreed. Totally agreed. I mean, she does do good grooming. But what do the animals go through to get groomed? What do I use? It's a little clipper. It's like has little round handles, kind of like you'd see on a scissor. But it's an actual nail clipper. Not a clipper like you use for humans. I have used those. But I don't like the fact that it's flat and the cat's nails are rounded. So I learned how to use the ones they have like a little, looks like a beak, like a parrot beak or something, kind of like that, like a crescent. And you just slip the nail in just the end of it, the tip of the nail, not the pink part. And you just go clip. You got to retract their claws. You kind of gently touch down on their claws, on their paw, and their little claws will go whoop, like that. And you just look for the tip. It is made specifically for cats. Yes, ma'am. Definitely. They're not very expensive. I have quite a few of them. And the cats are pretty good with them if you get them when they're relaxed. There's my Maverick. What you doing, buddy? Eating some weeds, some grass. Yeah, the clipper is very nice. Oh, you're afraid of the cat. Well, there are a couple ways of doing them. First of all, make sure the cat is relaxed. Best time to do it is when they're napping. They're kind of like that, drowsy. You can do it when they're drowsy. And also, you can give them like a little gravy treat. They sell them in like little long packets. You can squeeze that up. I am going to the gym and I do not look as good as I could look right now. I am not happy with myself, Miss Kaylee. You came in a little late. I was saying about how I've been sabotaging my diet. Your cat is not nice to you. Oh boy. You might want to get a muzzle then first. I don't know. Every cat is different. You know my cats. You've seen me with them. They're babies. They're sweet. They're gentle. They're just that type of breed. And I think it's a different type of cat than the typical cat. Like my kitties were trailer cats. Their mommy and daddy were from a trailer court. They're wild. Like that's why they love being outside. They're so used to that. You probably from their mom trotting through the weeds and stuff when she was pregnant with them. I don't know. if it works the same with baby humans as it does with baby cats. If the mommy and daddy were wild, then they're kind of wild in their blood. I don't know. Anyway, my cats sure are. They're very independent and wild and love to run around like crazy dingbats sometimes. And then, of course, Momo. Momo was also kind of a trailer cat. And Mimi, same thing. So they're all kind of wilder cats. But I don't know. I've carried them around in my shirt when they were babies. You know, I treated them like actual human babies. So maybe that's why they are so domesticated and tamed. I'm not really sure. But they're lovable. They're lovey dovey cats, most of them. And as long as you let them do what they want to do, like, I don't force them to do anything. Sometimes Matthew will like see Bobo going by and he'll like yank him up, and I do not like when he does that. That really bothers me because I feel like cats are free will agents. They should be able to come and go as they please without worrying about big hands coming down and swooping them up and forcing them to be held when they had something else in mind. Yeah, don't like that. But other than that, Bo is very good with Matthew. Oh, I hear you, Kaylee. You could always get a hairless cat. I hear that they're not as bad for allergies. And they're interesting, though. They're very precocious little creatures, hairless cats. I've been watching some Jackson Galaxy lately, and there was a hairless cat on there. That was kind of cool. Very wild. I mean, they, like, gotta jump and run, and they're just energetic kitties. Anywho. I don't remember what else I said I was going to talk about. I really don't. Not sure. Yeah, look into the hairless breeds. Nowadays, no matter what kind of animal or thing is going on, there's always something for someone, you know? Things are so customized anymore, custom made, custom bred. You get a cat for every need. Oh, here comes Michi. Gladys, if you're still there, here's your Meech. Come here, Meech. Come here, Meech. Yeah, Gladys wants to see you. Here you go. Here we go. I'm dedicating this video to Gladys. Because Gladys is so lovey with my Michi. Gladys loves Michi. So this video is dedicated to you, Gladys. And here's Michi now. Here she is. Here's my Meech. There's no poor Michi. She's a happy Michi. My Meech. What you doing, girl? Where you going? You leaving me? Yeah. Wah. See if you can wah for them. They'd like to hear your little meow meow. Misha? Which? Can you talk? Can you say hi to Gladys? Say hi, Gladys. Say hi, Gladys. Oh, she's gonna love on mommy, huh? It's me. Where you going, girl? Do you know where you're going? You're all over the place here. Yeah. Yeah. Am I ready for winter? Define ready. Do I want winter? Not really. Not really. You could keep the snow. I don't want any of that. Oh, my Misa. She's right where she likes to be. Right up over my shoulder. You're okay, girl. Hi, Mav. You're coming up too? Okay. I don't know what Michi thinks of that. I got two kitties up here with me. Me and Mav. Yeah, I don't know. I can do without the winter. I don't need it. But it is what it is. It's going to come whether I want it or not. So I will have to get ready. I am definitely waiting to hear back from my mechanic still. I did drive up to my son-in-law's, ex-son-in-law, former son-in-law's house yesterday. Yes, Carol's divorced now, officially. And his dad was there. And I went in, and he said, I still haven't gotten that part for you yet. He said, the problem is, it's not, you know, I have a Blazer. It's not a Trailblazer. Trailblazer is something totally different. If it was a Trailblazer, apparently we would have no problem getting the door part. But it's a Blazer, and he can't seem to find it anywhere. So, like in the junkyards and stuff, or wherever he gets it from. So he's still looking. You're kind of excited? Oh, well, yeah, if it's real hot. Sorry about that. My husband was trying to get a code through my phone, and it just popped up and said, Are you he? Yes, I'm he. I'm going to pretend I'm he because he wants to get whatever he's trying to get. All right, anyhow. What was I saying? Oh, Trailblazer, Blazer, yeah. So since it's a Blazer, we can't seem to get the part for it, and he's still going to keep looking. Oh, I know what I was going to tell y'all. Okay, so I'm kind of frustrated about something. I was going to type it into my community page, but I decided to just talk about it since I'm running out of things to talk about anyway. So I decided to get my roof fixed, or at least have it appraised, not appraised, estimated, how much it would cost to fix the damage. Some of you know we had a hailstorm not all that long ago, and it apparently put holes in my roof. Which, of course, I didn't know because I don't climb on the roof. But my ex came over and he's like, You know you got holes up in your roof? I said, No, I did not know that. Well, you might want to get that fixed. Talk to your insurance company. So I did. They said, Oh, yeah, we'll check and see if we can get it fixed. So they called me back and said, Yeah, we can send somebody out there to get an estimate for you. And then you just pay a down payment, and then we come and do the work. Blah, blah, blah. We allot you whatever amount of money. Okay, so I said, okay, cool. So the insurance company comes out, they look at the roof, $8,000 of damage. Okay, don't know if I believe that, but that's what they said, $8,000 of damage on the roof. And so I said, look, I don't know how this works because I'm new to this. What does that mean? Well, it just means we need to repair it, and you're going to put $1,000 down, and then we'll pay whatever the rest. Okay. Yeah, I don't have $1,000. I don't anticipate having $1,000 to put towards a roof. Even if I make $1,000, that money's for bills. That money is to live on. I'm not going to have $1,000 to give y'all. So you may as well cancel the contractor. Okay, we will. I'm thinking, okay, good, done deal. Cancel the contractor. We'll figure something else out. Next thing I know, I get a check for $6,000 in the mail from the company, from the insurance company. I'm like, wait a minute. Huh? What is this for? So I call them. First of all, the girl that answered the phone had no clues. She had to go look it up and figure it out. And she's like, oh, that must be for the repairs on the roof. I said, yeah, but I told them to cancel it. I didn't want to use their contractor. I didn't want to do it. She goes, well, I don't know. Why don't you call your insurance man? So I called him. Well, yeah, we can't take the check back. You can use it however you want. I can't tell you how to use it. We sent you that to get the roof fixed. I'm like, well, I realized that, but I told y'all to forget it. He's like, well, I don't know. We can't take it back, though, so that check is yours to do with whatever you want. Okay. Meanwhile, we talked to another contractor, and he says, I would not do anything with that check except find a contractor that's willing to get paid whatever they gave you to do the work. I said, well, can't you do the work like partially? Just patch up the roof? And he said, well, we wouldn't, because I can tell you right now, the amount that they've allotted for materials is not even going to cover. They gave you way less than what the materials cost. So there's no way we can afford to do it. He said, I can tell you, I won't do patchwork. Because number one, the neighbors will, say, what is that garbage that they just did? And it'll make our company look bad. And number two, it doesn't hold. So we will not patch your roof for you like that. We don't do patchwork. Said, oh, great. What do I do? He said, well, you can call other contractors. You might be able to find one that'll take that amount and do the job for you. He said, you got to be careful because if you're going to get a fly-by-night, I forget what he called it. There's a word for it. Some type of contractor that's like independent. He said they're going to, mess you over. So anyway, he wouldn't do it. He said if we had any other further questions, he's there for us, blah, blah, blah. So I talked to my ex-son-in-law, and he said he will look into it for us and see who he can find that would be willing to take whatever the money is that we can give them to do the fixing. So yeah. Anyway, that is that. And I think it's really shady and really deceitful that a company can do that. When you told them, never mind, I don't want to do it, why would they send you a check obligating you to do some kind of work that they didn't even pay you enough to pay your contractor to do for you? It's so screwy. So I did write to the Illinois Board of Insurance Company something or other. So they like are in charge of every insurance company out there or whatever. So I told them this is what happened. What do we want? What am I supposed to do? I don't think they got back to me yet, but that was yesterday. Anyway, that's just craziness. So that is about that. My cousin Shawnee received her 12-year-old son's ashes yesterday. Very sad. She continues to post pictures of him on Facebook to kind of keep his memory alive, I guess. Tells about what a good man he was, what a good young man, and man of God, etc. I mean, he was 12. He wasn't really a man, but you know what I mean. So. No, she's not a black cat. She is a gray cat. She's not black. Gray. But I have had black cats. Do you have something against black cats? Oh, that's okay. I love black cats. I had lots of black cats. They're beautiful creatures. And very friendly and sweet. Oh, okay. I'm glad they're your favorite. Yeah, she is gray, though. She is a Russian blue, which their classic color is gray with kind of a blue tint underneath their fur, which she definitely has that. I don't know if you could see it or not. It's kind of hard to see on a camera. You kind of see it a little bit here. Yeah, you can kind of see it on the white part of her fur. Yes, I don't believe in luck, but yes, I know that. And some people think they're bad luck. Just depends on who you talk to. But my black cats were not luck anything. They were just beautiful. Beautiful cats. So, that's about it from here, from the peanut gallery over here. I think I might go take another nap. I took a nap this afternoon. Yeah, I know. She lost a child very young. That's so true. I mean, she's not that old either. But her kid was not old. 12 years old. So, yeah. Anyway. I think I'm going to skedoodle, guys. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it. I just am getting antsy and I need to go in and probably lay down, take a nap, and then get up and maybe do some dishes or something. I think that's it. She has 12 other kids. They have 13 kids altogether. And her one son that's 9 was there when his brother died. I'm pretty sure he died in his arms, but I'm not definite on that. Oh, I know one thing I want to talk to you about real quick, and then I gotta go because I'm super tired, y'all. I'm crashing fast. Probably the pizza crust I ate. You guys ever see, I think it's called 9 Passengers, 8 Passengers, something like that. Well, turns out she is a very shady character, and she went to a therapist lady who kind of ran the family and helped her run the family. And they were abusive to their kids, and she ended up getting locked up for it. And so did the therapist. I don't know how long. I think she had 6 felony counts. But it was all in the name of religion, Latter-day Saints to be specific. But even the Latter-day Saints would tell you, we're not like that. We're not all into that squirrely psychology garbage telling you that, your kid has to do whatever you say. They can't have any privacy. They can't ever disobey you, or you have to be very harsh with them. Yeah, they're not all into that. Some Mormons are very good people. Latter-day Saints are good people. This lady clearly was not and is not. Excuse me. And she and her little sidekick need to be arrested, and which they are, and jailed for a good long time, and not allowed to have their kids back. Her kids, their kids. They both have kids that they raised in this crazy way. They probably also need to be deprogrammed. Oh, they're at it. Now I got hiccups. Oh my gosh. Okay, enjoy your nap there, Kaylee. So yeah. Um that's my theory on it. I think they both need to be locked up for a while and reprogrammed and taught that this crazy psychology garbage that they're perpetrating on kids, telling them they're going to cut the head off of their stuffed animal because the little girl accidentally ruined some of her mother's stuff. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. People are so insane sometimes, I swear. But yeah, I just can't handle kid abuse. It's just awful. Any kind of abuse, really, but these poor little kids. And big kids. The one kid, he is an older boy. He was made to sleep on a beanbag chair or something. Wasn't allowed in his bedroom or locked in his bedroom. I can't remember, but yeah, just horrible punishments that obviously don't fit any kind of crime. And this was all being taught to her by this psychologist lady, who I don't think is even a bona fide psychologist, but I'm not sure. Anyway, they got in a lot of trouble because the little boy was, he went to the neighbors. He had shackles on his feet and tape on his hands and stuff, and they were doing horrid things to these kids. Anyway, it's like that House of Horrors story. Same type of thing. Actually, probably really the same type of thing, because I think the House of Horrors thing was all in the name of religion, too. See why I don't want to be called a Christian? You see why I don't want to be connected to people like that? Yeah. Not saying all of them are like that, but seems to give religion and Bible and godly things a really bad name. Okay, well, anyway, we have now dwindled down to 11 people, which tells me I am very boring to most people. Or that it's just dinner time and people had to go. I'm going to go make some banana ice cream to celebrate my last hurrah before I start eating super sensibly tomorrow. But I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for hanging with me today and listening to my rants and my meaningless babble, if it is. I appreciate you. I'm going to go. Have a great one, everybody. Shalom. See you next time.